Still hard for me to avoid being scientific. Especially on a map with no silicon. No silicon, no carbon. This is pretty kind of awful map, actually. Yeah, I guess I would go robotic here, but you can go robotic basically anywhere. You can go robotic here if you want to.
A scientific HQ has been founded.
Just tactics. So I said you can go here, would be fine.
A robotics HQ has been founded.
Take that.
A scientific HQ has been founded.
I didn't even check the prices. Probably should have. Two scientists. I forget glass
A
is pretty
robotics
solid bit
HQ has been upgraded.
on basalt as it is.
The black market is online.
A scientific HQ has been upgraded. A scientific HQ has been upgraded.
Sometimes we get some of that.
The black market is open for business.
Thinking about geothermal boreholes, certainly. Collectors would be nice, certainly. I should say certainly less often. Is anyone shipping? You are shipping oxygen. I want myself some pirates. You're shipping oxygen, alright.
Pirates. I hate those filthy bandits.
What do you guys expect?
A robotics HQ has been
Pirates.
upgraded.
I hate those filthy bandits.
Oh, I'm going to get power surged. I'm going to get power surged. There's just no way around it. Boy.
A scientific HQ has been upgraded.
The black market is online.
Let's see, let's do this. Yeah, I can just go ahead and go for the pen lab right now. I'm not sure if I go for superconductor or for geothermal. Let's go for it. Oh. It's looking so good, it's hard to resist. Is it got a pirate? Extra claim.
The black market is open for business. The patent lab is constructed. Let's get our science on. Bandits.
A scientific HQ has been upgraded.
Next carbon tile.
I am a crippling network virus. Buy me and unleash me on your enemy. Sold.
I just want to get off world as quickly as I can.
The black market is
Transparent
online.
aluminum, I guess.
A scientific HQ has been upgraded.
I'll stop the power surge. 2 claims, 2 claims. For a water processor. Do I have any? Oh, I don't have any oxygen really at all. So I just keep relying on. Oh my gosh, is there no ice left on the. Boy.
A robotics HQ has been upgraded.
The black market is open for business.
A scientific HQ has been upgraded.
Which seems lame.
The black market is online. We caught a dirty rat
Wow,
trying
just
to
in
break
time.
our stuff. The space elevator is complete. Let's watch our profits climb.
If I get a thinking machine, this should be fine. Liquid batteries, alright. That's reality. chemicals. Sure.
The black market is open for business. New building is available for auction. Congratulations!
A scientific HQ has been upgraded.
The black market is online.
A robotics HQ has been upgraded.
Space elevator delivery. So much money.
A scientific HQ has been upgraded.
Red-handed. Elevator going up. The black market is open for business. Successful elevator shipment. Profits rising. The black market is online. Pirates. I hate those filthy bandits. The space elevator is finished and ready to go. Space elevator delivery. So much money. The black market is open for business. Elevator going up. Optimization center is ready. Elevator time to start improving everything.
Oops, dang.
The engineers have advanced our production. I hate those filthy bandits. The hacker array is finished. Time to change our passwords. Space elevator delivery. So much money. Elevator going up. The black market is online. Our methods continue to improve. Price manipulations to begin shortly. Pirates. I hate those filthy bandits. Successful elevator shipment. Profits rising. Pirates. I hate those filthy bandits. Space elevator delivery. So much money. Your stock is being sold. Your stock is being sold. Your stock is being sold. The black market is open for business. Prepare for pending market adjustments. I hate those filthy bandits. Elevator going up. Successful elevator shipment. Profits rising. Optimization routine successful.
I'm trying to short. Right, I'm on stream almost. I'm trying to. Okay. That kind of tricked me into. Circuit overload. Well, I'm still positive in power.
Your stock is being sold.
It's not a bad idea, though. Get pretty
The
close.
black market is online. Market misinformation in progress. The engineers have advanced our production. Space elevator delivery. So much money.
Overload. Let's need 400. I got there with the piracy.
Elevator going up.
Alright, where you're at. So, you're getting more from your subsidiary. Nice. Keeping short in power. You making power, Death Tacticus? No. I just need to get you GDP with those overloads. You really have no off-road market summit? Am I actually
Price
making...
manipulations to begin
what am I
shortly.
doing?
Successful elevator shipment. Profits rising. The black
Shipping oxygen is
market
probably not a
open for
good call.
business.
Now that I think about it.
Space elevator delivery. So much money. We caught a dirty rat trying to break our
Wow.
stuff.
I got lucky with that one.
Our methods continue to improve.
50,000. I steal, how much?
Pending market
200?
adjustments.
200 times 500? I can't do the math. It's a lot. Sounds like it's worth it.
Elevator going up.
What may be easier is just this. Oh, I got 2 claims. Ugh. That's the worst.
Successful elevator shipment. Profits
Oh man,
rising.
there's no... I should be able to pull this one off. Let's keep short in power. I know I'm making more power than you are.
Optimization routines successful.
What do you think, shorting power? Covers the cost now, 8,000. No, that's easily worth it. Alright. I've got more money than you, and I've got a higher stock price. So it looks fine.
Space elevator delivery. So much money. The black market is online. Elevator going up.
I won't have enough time to make a difference here. Let's hit you with power again. Seems like it's a good idea. It was working before.
Market misinformation in progress.
Your farm's losing money yet? No, they're making money. I must have fully upgraded farms. Let's see. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Making more than the water that goes in. Alright, I should be able to pull this one off now. I guess I could even get rid of my hack array if I wanted to. Thank you, the steel. Thank you, nanotech. Thank you, pirates. Do I still have some pirates on the map? Where am I actually? No, I'm just shipping.
Successful elevator shipment.
And
Profits
GG.
rising.
Could have canceled out. I was at 100% for a while. Need to pay attention to my launches. Is that from a while ago or is that recent? I wasn't paying attention to my... How bad are they? Slowly, I've been killing myself. Oh, I could have gone chemicals. The off-road prices do go up, but you definitely should pay attention to your launches. It's actually probably good to just spread it between 3 or 4, so then you don't necessarily have to pay attention to them, but you know, it'll mean that you're kind of avoids the worst case scenario. Alright, well I feel pretty good about that one. Beat some very good players there. And it was an interesting game. I would say geothermal. Oh, I said it earlier. I said geothermal borehole worked out pretty well. Oh, I made 1.4 million off world though. That's wow. I haven't seen that much off world for a long time. That's wow. Jeez. I mean, maybe transparent aluminum is what won it for me. So I thought, wow. Okay, I figured I made a lot off of power. I made 270,000, which is quite a bit. But I guess it's the off-world. Jeez. Although no wonder oxygen. I mean, a lot of my money once have gone. DeathX also made $1 million off of oxygen. So in a sense, if I was watching my launches better, I probably could have won that game a lot faster. But yeah, I would say transparent aluminum made a pretty big difference that game. If I hadn't gotten certain overloaded, I probably would have made more off of power. I'd be interested to know if those power shorts really paid off or not. If you notice DTAX, by the way, you saw it was D plus 7. It'll actually tell you like how many steps you are into debt. So you saw the DTAX was pretty heavily into debt. There's a time I was worried about him, but he kind of made a choice. He had to pay off his debt, which I mean makes sense. He was pretty heavy into debt. So, I mean, I think these weren't really good scientific founds. I think that DT was kind of like forcing himself to found scientific, you know, so that's fair enough. I don't think. Oh, did my carbon get nuked? Did I not even notice that? Is that what happened to me? Yep, two trace carbons. Still making 187. Wow. I guess I'm glad I got it. So maybe these extra carbons I got too really paid off too. I think someone would be better off surplusing oxygen than shorting power. Yeah, so if you see D plus 1, that means you need to cook the books twice to get up to level C. Also, I think it's just nice that you can look around and see, you know, how much in debt other players are. All right, I'm going to create a lobby, and I'm going to take a 2-minute break. So I guess we'll see who's here when I get back. First in gets to play.
So look at now, let's say we do not have all this ones, right?
So we were sorry about this one.
Apparently.
Okay. All right. I don't think I'll be able to win 2 games in a row here. This is a formidable opposition here. Jupiter's Forge is going to be out pretty soon. I don't think we've announced a release date, but I'm surprised we haven't announced a release date because it's pretty soon. Like, pretty soon. Okay, it's not like today, but it's pretty soon. Give me 1 second with the chat. I forgot about the fact that you can put an Offworld market on actually on the geothermal borehole. Now, of note, I had geothermal borehole and I was robotic, which meant all of my buildings were producing power, which means that they were also all giving bonuses to all of the buildings that they were next to. So let that sink in for a second. So I didn't remember that until later, but basically almost all of my buildings were getting some pretty huge bonuses. All right, so you guys ready? I think I saw him get to D plus 7. That was the highest I saw. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There is a multiplayer ranking system for platitudinous. It's called rank play. There's a 4-player, being a 4-player free-for-all, and also a 1v1 ladder. I wouldn't say there's enough players for it to really qualify as matchmaking, but it sort of like automatically creates matches for you, which is the nice part. All right, so see some reasonable scientific spots here. Question is, how is scientific field now? So there's really 2 legit scientific spots. Well, only 3. I mean, you could make this work. It's not. Well, even that could work. Oh, this is pretty solid too. So we're definitely going to see some scientific spots. No reason to go early. Okay, which one do I want the most? The salt is really the most important. So I would actually say this right here is the best.
A scavenger HQ has been founded. An expansive scientific HQ has been founded.
Only one
Scavenger
high.
HQ has been upgraded.
I want to get that. Oh, the high carbon's already gone. That's no surprise. A good scavenger spot. This is a really good scavenger spot. You don't think about it, but that is a solid. Oh, someone wants to grab it. Got it. Oh, we're gonna see some diminishing free glass. Really? Get some silicon. Yep. Well, nice. Good for you. That is some free glass. I didn't even think about that. That's actually pretty amazing.
A scientific HQ has been upgraded.
No, I better get this. So one extra upgrade. DT's gonna look good with a free glass. I should have thought
The
about
black
that.
market
That's
is
pretty
online.
awesome. It was a smaller ice patch, but I didn't notice that it had silicon on it.
A scavenger HQ has been upgraded.
Blues is a great spot, and who else is here? And expansive. No one's using the new HQs. Wow, Bright Claim went fast. Someone must be shipping oxygen. There we go. That's dead tacticus, so.
Pirates. I hate those filthy bandits.
Alright, this is that. Alright, so I should probably get into it.
A scientific HQ has been upgraded.
So much ice out there. Change my mind. We can go for ice instead. Oof, what?
An expansive HQ.
Keep up your mind. Which one is
A
better?
scavenger HQ has been upgraded.
This is pretty poor. Poorly done, sorry. Huh. Oh, we connected them. Ah.
Pirates.
Oh no! Oh, just get ah! Wow.
The black market is online.
Pat lab before it's too late. I could actually do this. I mean, be more useful, I guess. Do something, Soren. What? Oh, seriously? Not doing that badly. Ugh.
The patent lab
Wow.
is constructed.
Life comes at you
Let's
fast.
get our science on.
An expansive
Dangerous
HQ has been
explosives
upgraded.
available to the highest bidder.
Guess the Pat lad goes too early. Everything I have is making me solid money, but
Sold.
what happened? I mean, I was doing pretty good. Dead Tacticus just blew up. Production Dead Tacticus, where did you make your money? Just from glass? 10K, that's not that much. Aluminum. Oh no, 70, excuse me, I didn't look at the auto. He made 80,000 off of glass and 100,000 off of power. Is Death Tacticus not in debt? He's not in debt. He was a power play. Oh, these are collectors. It's a secret power play. All of them? Wow, look at that. Good job, DT. These are all nuclear plants. Did he short power? You think if he's go to that because that must have cost, oh geez, at least $20,000 to $30,000 in holograms. You think it'd be worth the time to do a hacker array, which is going to be hidden anyway, and short in power if you're going to go to that effort. Wow. Yeah, he killed me with power. Oh, good job, DT. Well, let's see how much did he spend on black market. So he spent, can't see, 25,000 on holograms. So he made 100,000 off of power. I mean, the question is, would any of us actually done anything different if we hadn't noticed the power play? I guess maybe. That's right. I mean, I had a pretty solid scientific location, so it's kind of amazing I wasn't able to make enough money to pull that off. I mean, steel didn't hold up that great. Anything else I was doing all right in. I mean, the thing about holograms, you can buy them as fast as you want to. So, now what are they? So now they're actually steel mills? What are they actually? Figure out what this looks best as. So if it's not you, actually nuclear plant. How do I remember?
Your stock is being sold.
Maybe I shouldn't show the parentheses if it's the real thing. Like it's actually a nuclear plant. I mean, that's the thing you would see as an observer. I'm trying to figure out what's the right way to do that. Let's just see it. Death Tactica, so he's paranoid, but look at how many spies he has down on Trat. Blues is level 5. What a weird game.
An expansive HQ has been upgraded.
The space elevator is complete. Let's watch our profits climb.
Why are there blue lines here? There must have been blue lines at some point. I guess the game doesn't handle the case where the blue lines disappear. I mean, I'm not really making much money for DT, so it's not like DT is suddenly doing amazing. I mean, he's tied up, basically, except for the fact that...
Let the bidding begin.
I mean, I think blue should have actually bought into me, maybe? I mean, I'm definitely going to be making some money. Ooh, I already have a space elevator. That's impressive. So the trick is long term. It's going to be hard to beat Tacticus DT if he's the only person who has a subsidiary.
Congratulations.
Just making a note about the hologram buildings. And there goes the space elevator. Yeah, I really feel like they should be buying some of my stock, unless they're... Yeah, okay. Blues one for that. How much money is Blues making?
Space elevator delivery.
These buildings
So
are doing
much
pretty
money.
solid. So we went for this ugly set of buildings here. Well, I mean, I guess you wanted the silicon. Some neat build animation. It just stops. My 2 pirates have failed. It's so tempting to kill. I mean, I probably actually made money off of them, just one stealing one set of oxygen. But there we go. Finally doing a power shortage. Are your power plants still invisible? I mean, at this point, okay, so they are actually an ion collector and juice. So he has one set of holograms hiding them, the other one not hiding them. Hiding power, and the other one is fake power. I don't know. It hurts my head. Trad's just going traditional. I have a lot of flames. And the pleasure dome, which is like 202 a second. That is very good. And carbon.
The black market is open for business.
Trap must have liquid batteries. Yeah.
Dirty rat trying to break our
Oof,
stuff.
that's some good plans. Now, if Blues and DT can defend himself, but it seems like Blues and Trat should both be going for DT. I mean, with 5 open shares of stock,
Engineers have advanced our production.
tough to know. Problem in the long term, like I just don't see how they're going to be able to make up for the fact that DT got the fast buy hacking. Energy shortage. Are they making power? Who is making power? DT is not making power outside of its wanted producers. And Trat is not making power, but he is at least going motion. About to get power. His power is getting pretty crazy. DT is making 1,000 a second more power. Yeah, here we go. Get some action. Obviously, if DT can finish off Blues, that's the game. Yeah, I put the pirates down, and then they immediately claimed those tiles, or like pretty quickly. I think I may have gotten one shipment.
Price manipulations to begin shortly.
Read the chat. Right, so you do see the actual buildings if you're DT's here. Because it's the mutiny? Is that the blue line's gone? Oh, there was a mutiny here? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think they can make up for his majority buy. Trat needs to be buying into Blues. I mean, DT. What's going on here? Why is no one buying into DT? I mean, you at least need to do something. Trat could buy 3 shares of DT right now.
Prepare for pending market adjustments.
I don't really get what they're trying to do right now by saving their money. I mean, Blues, I guess, is probably hoping that Trat buys into
Our
DT.
methods continue to improve.
But
I'm not sure how you can buy a magnetic storm, but there's one up for auction now. Auction unclaimed, bidding closed. Elevator going.
so I would say I'm starting definitely feeling I'm taking away EMP and power surges from scientists are definitely the right way to go. I mean, they just got a pretty huge bonus, but
Optimization routines
so it's totally appropriate, and I'm happy with it too because it also, well, it just simplifies the game. The less stuff in the game, the better. And there's an expansion number 2. I bet you might see that power make a comeback. Heck, maybe the elites need it. I don't know.
Black market is online.
I don't think we've seen any of the new HQs yet. And definitely still believe in elites. I just am not smart enough to figure it out myself. And as for the nomads, the talk early on was that nomads are overpowered. Hasn't really played out that way yet. Blues is hacking. What's Blues hacking? Hacking electronics. Is anyone else making electronics? No one else is making electronics. Well, that should do very well for him then.
Market misinformation in progress.
Look how much money Blues is making off of me, my carcass. It's going to be hard to overcome that. Okay, they need to do something. I mean, Death Tactics' price is just going to go up, so... I mean, I don't get what's going on. They should be... I guess there's not a whole lot to work with. There's power surges, I mean, there's EMPs, but DT should be hit with an EMP. 30,000 is a reasonable price for it. As for underground nukes, there may not be a lot of options. Oh, he's mutinied both of... DT mutinied both of his he mutinied my space elevators? Doesn't really make sense. He's going to get the money for that, unless he kind of just wants the money as quickly as possible. Not necessarily the best use of a mutiny, though. You figure you go for your opponents. Alright, well, that'll be the end of it.
We're not surprised, just disappointed in you.
I'm tempted to actually...
Space elevator delivery. So much money.
I think I'm actually going to have to quit because I have just enough time for one more game. So, will elites get a boost? I'm not sure. I mean, I would be open to some sort of boost for 1v1, but I'm not sure what the appropriate boost would be. I think with elites, I just want to kind of wait and see what happens. I think we need some more time.
Pending market adjustments.
Alright, well, DT is going to win this game. So, let me exit out and make a new lobby. I'd recommend if Zoltar joins, because then if I have to quit, you guys can just switch over to Zoltar's stream. I assume he's streaming on Stardock. They need a boost and a nerf. Maybe. I mean, I'm not really concerned about their early game being weak and their late game being strong. I mean, that's sort of the whole point. It's just kind of a question of how it goes across multiple number of players. I mean, that is an aspect of the game as well. Like, you should change your strategy depending on the number of players. But, I mean, scavengers obviously always were a better, you know, kind of like one of the better choices in 1v1. So it's not like that's completely unknown. But if we can think of a reasonable bonus to give them in 1v1, I wouldn't mind that. It's kind of hard to... They already have the longest descriptor, though. Alright. Convert 2 more. I want to start a game soon. Please feel free to jump in. I kind of stepped on the stream. Yeah, I kind of agree with what Zoltar just said. You know, like, it's not the end of the world if one of the HQs is not super viable in 1v1. I mean, I think Elites will be a lot of fun in single player, because it kind of gives you something to aim for. People tend to like that, so I think it totally works fine for single players. So really, we're just talking about a small percentage of the game as an issue, which is, you know, 1v1. I mean, I could even imagine just disabling them in 1v1, but for the moment, yeah, we'll see what happens. Okay, looking for 2 more players. Need someone to join. I recommend Zolkor joining because I definitely have to leave around about 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes. There's blues, all right. I'm going to pretty much start right away. So just be aware. Well, I guess so there's no purpose to ready up, I guess, because I think as soon as someone joins, it unreadies you. But Salter is not on my list. That's weird. I am friends with Salter. Yep. All right, ready up. I'm not good at counting. Wait, did DT lose? DT won, right? There's no way he could have. Oh wait, did did I just read it wrong? Did I don't remember who it was by. Oh, sorry if I quit out of the game. It was actually up for grabs. My apologies. I thought Zoltar DT had it in the bag. All right. Well, all right. So we have another viable scientific spot. I feel like I should do something different. I don't know about Scion, but I could definitely see going for Nomads. Honestly, this would be a pretty good scavenger spot too, frankly. I could probably try Nomads just for the experience.
A nomadic HQ has been founded.
There we go. Oh, and you took
A
the...
nomadic HQ has been founded.
Oh, I guess I might be forced to play in Scientific. Oh. Surely there must be another... Well, now am I just totally...
A nomadic HQ has been founded.
Alright, I better do something. I guess I'll just go here. Too close with IQ. There we go.
A nomadic HQ has been upgraded.
Alright.
A nomadic
Starting to
HQ
learn
has been
over
upgraded.
here. I feel like you need to go to
The
carbon
black market is
pretty
online.
early.
A nomadic HQ has been upgraded.
Just go for glass. That is the safest. Plenty geotherms. Oh man, everyone's Nomad. Alright, well. If Nomad wins this game, it doesn't exactly prove anything. Because I'm just going to be bad, I have a feeling. One more claim. I guess I'd go for another glass. I mean, it's pretty solid. Well, if I do damage, we're going to just go for a triangle. And then maybe...
A nomadic HQ has been upgraded.
I don't want all of my basalt. So I am near ice, right? Yeah. I think these are reasonable spots. I can put that lab there. I assume no one's shipping anything because everyone's nomads. That's another kind of weird thing.
A nomadic HQ has been upgraded.
Oh man, that freeze hurts. Freezing the scientist. Yep. Well, here comes the boosted power. Alright, fair enough. Sulfur frost, ouch. I guess I don't need to worry about upgrading for a while.
A nomadic HQ has been upgraded.
at this poor guy build. Alright.
A nomadic HQ has been upgraded. A nomadic HQ has been upgraded.
Clans. Actually. No, just go through that. This is not really working out super well. Ugh, this is kind of bad.
A nomadic HQ has been upgraded. A nomadic HQ
What
has
are you
been
shipping?
upgraded.
Nothing. No shipping anything. Zoltar is shipping you.
Pirates.
Shipping a lemon.
I hate those filthy bandits.
Oh, an extra clan? How did I get that?
Let the bidding begin. Sold.
This is already level 5. Oh. Oh, well.
The black market is open for business. The patent lab is constructed. Let's get our science on.
Let's sneak this away here. Come on. Maybe no one will notice. Take some risks. Alright. I guess not. Shoot. Batteries, I guess. So I actually did get most of the boosts, even with the freeze, because my building's already been hit before.
The black market is online.
Super engine. Liquid batteries is what I want. Sure, slant drilling could affect. Give me free glass potentially. 36K. How good is the Offworld market? Pretty crappy. So farms is not working out very well. And this is also a worthless tile. Nope, nope. Looks like someone's been playing with water. 2D back, really. Nice. Really be nice to be upgrading. So. Can you sell already? Yeah, sure. Is that what you're talking about? What happened? I thought he could. I thought he was going to be able to buy himself out. Weird. Pet lab, now rubble. Alright. 3 claims. Should I go for.
You can't let them get this. Bid now before it's too late.
Drilling would be nice. Can't deny that. Now it might be worthwhile to get into.
Congratulations.
Stupid return inspectors. I'm not even getting any sort of scientific bonus off of it. I should have never claimed those tiles. I should claim something that had something underneath it.
The pleasure dome is completed. I wonder what goes on in there.
Ah! Come on. I'm gonna win this game anyway. Not viable. Really, patents that could save me. I don't think it should at least start. Really have no power?
The patent lab is ready to
It's
begin
one way to do it,
research.
I guess. That's pretty right. Thanks for boosting the price. Ah. 6, 5, 4. Wow, I'm in a lot of debt. I'm in a lot of debt. Should I just pay that off? Or should I just go whole hog into Zoltar? Blues is going to kill me before it happens. Steel mill versus. I guess I should get superconductor. Superconductor still available, then I'll feel like a total idiot. I am a total idiot. Superconductor's so cheap, also. Ah, sorry. Yeah, my game's over. Buying the Zoltar's mistake. I guess. I mean, what else do you do there? No, I'll do that.
The space elevator is complete.
No, sell either. I'll buy into blues. You buy into Zoltar. Oh, of course. Now if I buy into blues, how much money do you have? Yeah, you don't have enough money for it. Yeah. I don't think I was even shipping anything, which is great. That game didn't work out too well. Well, so far, Blues is not making a lot of money off of the subsidiary. So I guess Zoltar technically has a chance. And Blues is in debt. That's about all he's got for him right now, though. He buys up that share. I mean, problem is, Tubac and I both have space elevators, so it's just a matter of time until that catches up.
The engineers have advanced our production.
Yeah, Phil, I didn't think that Blues was actually going to be able to finish the buy on Tudibac. I thought Tudibac would get there. He only needed one to protect himself, and Blues needed two. So I didn't pay attention to see what happened there. Yeah, Zoltar might as well concede. It's true. I don't see how he's going to get there. Not with two fully charged subsidiaries. I mean, I guess I should have bought into Blues instead of Zoltar, I guess. I mean, that's what I was trying to do at the end. I think I may have even bought Zoltar. No, I don't know if it was by accident, but I definitely wasn't thinking it through. So buying those farms here was a big mistake. It wouldn't have made a difference necessarily. I mean, I still would have lost, but it was kind of a huge mistake. Because I wasn't able to transition them anything. I could have just put them down here on the
space elevator is
oxygen tiles, and then later move them into water or oxygen or whatever. I mean, I had liquid batteries, so those oxygen tiles were pretty sweet. Yeah, Blues is a lot of debt, but basically has all the money he needs. Yeah, I mean, if there is a majority buy, the thing is, if you have good players, you shouldn't really have a majority buy, but, you know, it does happen. Maybe 20 to 30% of the games. I guess maybe a quarter of the games, basically, to get a majority buy early. So, of course, it did happen in the last two games. So, there is that issue. Maybe things are a little more swingy on IO, which might mean you see more majority buyouts. Generally speaking, they're, you know, it could as well just simply be people aren't quite totally as comfortable with IO. I mean, the fact that I'm winning games at all is a sign that people aren't totally comfortable with IO yet, because I almost never win a game on bars now. So, you know, I think that basically what people need is people need experience, then you're going to see less majority buyouts. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, certainly if you can get to majority buyout early, that can be super powerful. But usually the majority buyout is not of the second place player. Usually it's of the last place player. I mean, it is certainly true that if there's an early majority buyout, you have to target. The only way out really is that the other two players have to target that leading player with heavily with the black market. And I would not say I did a good job of that this game. I don't think I even hit blues. I did anything. I just forgot about that entirely. So, yeah. I mean, that's the other thing with the bench. If you see majority buyout, if at all possible, like if you can just snag 4 of those shares, you know, I mean, that also really pulls a lot out of it, right? Because you're, you know, if the person who gets majority buyout, it doesn't all go to one person, then, you know, then it's basically totally fine. But all right, well, thanks for watching, guys, and let me know if anything happens. You know, we're kind of in the final tuning phases here. Anyway, I think certainly scientific without having the black market defense seems like a move in the right direction. Cool. Catch you guys later.